Now, this story was broke by a YouTuber by the name of Roxentrax. He did the investigative journalism on the ground that Kotaku, Polygon, and other prestigious California publications are incapable of doing. And he is showing the absolute state that BlizZard finds itself in. The level of incompetence at that studio is astonishing. And we are talking about a studio that was once a great name in the video gaming industry. I mean, even here from Romania, I know of every one of their titles. And to see them fall this much is bewildering. And when I say fall, I'm not even talking about subjective, like I don't happen to like their games. No, like objectively, they only are staffed with some of the most incompetent people in the industry. And you will agree with me once you see this trailer. So they released an update, which I'm pretty sure, as you can see here in the comment section, all 20 players who still play Diablo 4 must be really hyped. And the update has some quality life changes for the upcoming season of Blood. And as you can see here, they're basically saying that they went into some dungeons and they optimized the routes for farming. And what this YouTuber by the name of Raxentrax has done, it's what no professional video game journalist can do because they don't have time for this. They need to lecture you about social justice and how you should be a more decent gamer and less toxic. So obviously their schedule is filled. Don't have time to do proper video game reviews or even touch video games anymore. But this YouTuber, Raxentrax, did have the time, and what he figured out is that this map actually has a less optimal route than this one. So he was a little bit puzzled. It's like, what exactly did they improve? Like, did they actually make the maps worse? Like, what is going on here? Well, it turns out that the person making the trailer made an oopsie. It's the other way around. So this is how the maps looked before, and this is how they updated the new map. You know, like, okay, so a mistake in a trailer, it can happen. I mean, fine, you know, the person doing the editing wasn't the same person that worked on the project. Maybe there was some miscommunication along the way, and BlizZard is a poor company. They can't afford to hire some quality control. I mean, most of their money does go to the plump lady that is the diversity officer, and the diversity officer makes absolutely sure that we don't have sexist and racist jokes. And obviously that is more important than, you know, like quality control. The safety and the secure work environment, the safe spaces in their company, definitely overshadow stuff that we as gamers have to look to, which is like their trailers. So it's understandable, you know, like what once is a slip up. But apparently, as you keep going through the trailer, you get to notice more interesting issues. Like here, they are talking about how they improved the horse. And honest to God, if they wouldn't say before and after, like, I personally do not see any difference. And this is what YouTuber Raxentrax also points out. Like, what exactly did they improve? I mean, it looks the same, right? Like the person again who's making the trailer could have at least done some lines, you know, like in anime that shows the wind or something in order to highlight that one horse is better than the other. I guarantee to you, look, I know that there may be some smartasses here and they will say, well, obviously the after horse is a lot better. Do this experiment, remove the after and before, and then show this to random people and ask them which image is better. And I guarantee to you that you will see different results. Like, you will see people who just can't figure it out. I personally, like, do not see that big of a difference. It's like, okay, well, horse, I guess, goes faster. Or maybe, like, this is a little bit more colorful than the other. Whatever, you know, it's such a tiny difference. But still, like, this is not necessarily a mistake or anything. Like, I have seen companies before praising themselves with like very small additions and trying to market them as if it's a significant game change. So all right, I'll give them the horse. You know, like let's not complain about it too much. However, this goes beyond the pale. Like there is no way that this should have ever managed to make it in the trailer. This is the most bizarre thing that I have ever seen. So, look at this, right? Look at the math. 1,000 base XP times 40% total bonus is 1,030 XP. Now look, I'm not a mathematician, okay? And I understand that BlizZard is a poor company and can't afford to hire a mathematician because all the resources go to the HR lady. Like, I understand that as well. But come the fuck on, like, this is not, like, this is 1,000 plus 40. This is what you did here. Like, I can guarantee to you that even if you go into an American school from California now, where an overwhelming number of students can't even pass basic math, but even they will know that, like, chotomate, this is not a multiplication. This is an addition. Like, you're just adding 1,000 to 40. And again, you know, you would say, well, this is not a big issue. But it's like another, and another, and another, and you have to wonder, do these people have no fucking passion anymore? Like, what is the explanation for this? BlizZard was taking its time in order to lecture gamers about how to be better and decent people. Can we, as the gamers, start lecturing them about actually focusing on their fucking job and be professional for once? Like, you are charging people $70 for this game, and this is the way you behave. This is your level of professionalism. This is the way that you want to present yourself to the public. With like basic errors that should not even manage to get past the first draft. Like, I know how it is to work at a company. Like, they have people that have to check for this stuff. This is not like someone just made a trailer in their off day and then decided to upload it on YouTube. Like, there were several eyeballs that fell on this, and all of them went like, nah, this is legit. And it made the pass through so many people, which, again, their main focus is on how not to be perceived as racist, or to be perceived as sexist, or to be perceived as transphobic. Fuck the product. Like, the product is probably their last concern, because more and more modern American companies are becoming far left radical extremists that happen to make some video games every now and then. And then their Pikachu face when they have to sell their game on Steam because no one is buying it from Battle.net anymore. And no one is purchasing their game because they do not put any sort of passion, love, or quality into their product. And the reason I'm upset is because I genuinely like the Diablo series. I would have loved to be playing Diablo right now. I would have even spent money on playing Diablo right now. But the game is shit. And the reason the game is shit is not because of diversity hiring, like many people are claiming. It's because of diversity firing. In order to make room for the diversity, you have to fire people that have worked at the company for so long. I happen to know people that have been fired from BlizZard, who are now making projects in the indie scene, and those projects are very successful. They are filled with passion and the quality that I would expect. However, when I look at what happened at the AAA company, it's the complete reverse. Like, this is... look, if you were an upstart company, if you didn't have the name BlizZard, and you put this shit out, no one would play your game. The only reason people are still playing and they're interested is because of the logo BlizZard. But the question is, how long will that last? Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.